Okay, students, once again with another interesting class for you. Here I am going to explain over the chapters arithmetic progression. Yes. So in the previous class, we have already discussed the how to find out the nth term of an AP from the reverse direction. See here, in this class I am going to discuss and explain an important derivation. Okay, how to derive the sum of n term of the arithmetic progression. How to find out the sum of n term of an arithmetic progression and its derivation. Okay, and it is one of the most important and vital concept and basic concept of the arithmetic progression, and it is widely used in solving the various problem. And how to find out the n term of a given AP. Understand? Let's see and let's practice. Okay, here is the statement in front of you. Look at here. Derivation of n terms of an AP, right? And here, and the sum of n term Sn is equal to n by 2 whole into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Sn is equal to n by 2 whole into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, or we can write also n by 2, Sn is equal to n by 2 whole into a plus l, where l is the last term of an AP. If the last term of an AP is given, also we can derive, we can find out the n term of an AP whose first term is given a and the last term is l, and the number of terms, how many terms we are going to add. Let's see how to derive this. This is one of the very interesting concept and derivation. Okay, and let's see now. Okay, dear students, all of you know in the previous class what is the standard form or what is the general form of the AP. Yes or no? All of you know? Yes. So what is the general form or the standard form of AP? So what is the standard form of AP? Yes. We know the standard form of AP or the general form of AP. The general form of AP. All of you know? Yes. What is the? Yes. What is the general form of AP? Yes. Which is A, which is the first term. A plus D is the second term. A plus, next term is what? A plus 2D. In the same process, you will proceed. Yes, it will be n terms will be n minus a plus n minus 1 in D. Okay, its n term will be a plus n minus 1 in D, and this is also known as the general term or the standard term. General term or the standard term of AP. Already we have discussed. Okay, now we are going to add how many terms here? These are the n terms of AP. And here in this concept, we are going to add how to find out the sum of n term of this AP. You have to understand or not? And which is Sn. Okay, so what is the sum of n term of AP? Is Sn. Sn is the sum of n term of the AP. Now let Sn is equal to, now you have to add these terms. All the terms we have to add. Here what is the first term? A. Yes. Understand? Then what is the second term? A plus D. Yes. Similarly, what is the third term? A plus 2D. In the same manner, can you proceed? And in the last term is, or n terms is A plus n minus 1 into D. Right? Is it clear? So Sn is equal to A plus D, A plus 2D, plus up to A plus n minus 1 in D. Right? Understand? Okay, dear students, let us write this statement. This is one of the statement. This is one of the equation. Okay, let us modify this statement. Let us rectify this statement. Let us rewrite this statement in the reverse manner. Okay, in the reverse manner. Let Sn, and in the reverse manner means what? Here the last term is, what is the last term? A plus n minus 1 in D. And the last term will be written as the first term. In the backward direction you have to write. Let this series, okay, and is written in the reverse manner. Reverse manner means, and which is the last term, you have to write the first, and the first term will be the last in this sequential order, right? And here what is the last term, which is the n term already, and which is a plus n minus 1 into d. Yes or no? This is the last term. Then here what is the previous term? A plus n minus 1 into d. So its previous term will a plus n minus 1. It will be n minus 2. It is a plus n minus 2 into d, right? Understand? Okay. Similarly, if you proceed, and here again it's the previous term is a plus, you see it is a plus n minus 1 into d. Understand? Its previous term is a plus n minus 2 into d, and its previous term is n minus a plus n minus 3 into d, right? And in the same process it will be, you see now. And here what is the first term? What is the first term? The first term is a, and here you have to write this will become the last term if it is written in the reverse manner. Understand? This statement is clear. And here in the second equation of the second statement has been modified and written this series in the reverse manner. And here the first term is written as the, here the last term is written as first, okay, and here first term will be the last term. Is it clear? Understand? Now we are getting the two equation, equation 1 and equation 2, two statement. Can you add the two statement? Can you add the two equation? Let us add. Okay, let us add the two equation, right? Okay, now see, whenever you are adding the two equation, first you have to add LHS to LHS, and you have to add RHS to RHS. Now you see LHS, Sn plus Sn. Sn plus Sn, all of you know, it is S to Sn. Okay. Similarly, whenever we are adding the second RHS, how to add? We have to add, okay, their corresponding term of the two equation. It means the first term of the first equation will be added with the first term of the second equation, right? The first term of the first equation we have to add with the first term of the second equation. Now what is the first term here? Here first term is a, okay, of the first equation. Similarly, what is the first term of the second equation? Is a plus n minus 1 in d, right? A plus n minus 1 in d, right? If you are adding, it will be a plus a, which is 2a plus n minus 1 into d, right? So it is, can you write it? Okay, understand? Let us write, it will be 2a plus n minus 1 into d, right? Is it clear? After adding the first term of the first equation with the first term of the second equation, it is 2a plus n minus 1 in d. Similarly, the second term of the first equation, let us see second term of the first equation. So what is the second term of the first equation? Is a plus d. Is it clear? And here what is the second term of the second equation? A plus n minus 2 into d plus a plus n minus 2 whole into d, right? Now you add a plus a, okay, or it will be, and here d plus n minus 2 into d, d plus n minus 2 into d. Let us arrange it. Okay, 2a plus, so let us use the rougher. Here d and d can be taken as common. After taking as common, it will be 1 plus n minus 2 into d. So d whole into a 1 plus, here d has been taken common, so here will be 1 plus, here d has been taken common, so it will be n minus 2. So it will be 2a plus, okay, here n plus 1 minus 2 is minus 1 in d, right? Understand? Okay, so here the value also 2a plus n minus 1 in d. Here you see, okay, what are you seeing? Are you observing anything else? So whenever you are adding the second term of the first equation with the second term of the second equation, here what are you finding here? The sum remains constant. It is 2a plus n minus 1 in d, which is 2a plus n minus 2 into d. Understand? Is it clear? Is it clear? So here one interesting concept you see. In every term, whenever you are adding the corresponding terms of both the equation, and you see the sum is 2a plus n minus 1 into it is same. Similar manner, if we continue in the same process, we have to add what? Here the last term is a plus n minus 1 in d of the first equation, and here the last term is a. Okay, and if you are adding a plus a, it will be 2a plus n minus 1 in d, and also remains the same. Yes, so it will be plus, yes, 2a plus n minus 1 whole into d. In this how, and by adding the two statement, okay, and their corresponding terms, and it is clear that, it is observed that the sum remains constant, which is 2a plus n minus 1 in d. Okay, it means whenever you are adding the corresponding terms of both the equation, and in each cases it is 2a plus n minus 1 d. Similarly, plus 2a plus n minus 1 d. Similarly, last term also 2a plus n minus 1 d. In this how you have to add how many times? We have to add n times, means n terms. Yes or no? You have to add n terms. Now, let us write 2sn. Yes or no? And students, all of you know, and we are adding the repetition of the same expression in the repeated number of times. 2a plus n minus 1 d undergoes addition n times. Okay, instead of addition, we can express it by means of multiplication. Okay, we can write n whole into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, right? And here sn is equal to n upon 2a plus n minus 1 in d. Okay, understand, here 2 has been transposed, and here so 2sn is equal to n whole into 2a plus n minus 1 in d, and sn is equal to n by 2 whole into 2a plus n minus 1 in d, and this is the required sum. Okay, and this is what, and we are going to derive. Okay, this is the n term of the AP, of the given AP. Understand? And this is one of the most important formula with the help of which we can find out the sum of any terms, okay, of an AP. Understand? Okay, is it clear? Understand? Let us rewrite this. Okay, let us modify this statement. You have to write Sn is equal to also n by 2 whole into a plus l. It means if the number of terms is given and first term is given and last term l is given, also we can find out the sum of n terms. Let's see. Note down, all of you. Is it clear? Shall we proceed? Okay. Let's see. Okay, here what you see, here we have written Sn. Here Sn is equal to n by 2 whole into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, let us modify this. N by 2, 2a can be written a plus a, yes, plus n minus 1 into d, right? And here Sn is equal to n by 2 a plus, and this is no a plus n minus 1 in d, which is the n term. Okay, which is the n term, a plus n minus 1 into d, this is the n term over the last term. We can write in place of, we can write l. Understand? So here this formula also can be useful to find the sum of n terms of the p if the number of terms n is given and the first term is given and last term is given. Last term is also given, we can use this formula instead of this. Here, if the first term is given, common difference is given, and number of terms is given, we can use this formula. Instead, if the last term L is given, yes, if the last term L is given, and the first term is given, and how many terms we have to add, this is given, we can find out the sum of n terms. Is it clear? Understand? Yes? Okay. Understand? Okay, note down, all of you. Okay. Okay, let us see one example, one question I am going to prove, and how to find out the very simple problem I am going to discuss. Okay, and here how to find out the sum of n terms on AP. Understand? Let's see one problem. One question I am writing. Find the sum of 10 terms. Sum of 10 terms of AP. AP is given what? Suppose given it is 5, 7, 9, 11 in this manner. So an AP is given. We have to find out the sum of n terms of the AP. Let's see here A is equal to 5. Here D is equal to common difference, which is 7 minus 5. Second term minus first term, which is 2. And here total number of terms, you have to add the 10 terms, means n is equal to 10, right? So let us write the formula Sn. Sn is equal to n upon 2 whole into a plus n minus 1 into d, right? Here in place of n you can write out 10 terms. We are adding 10 terms. 10 upon 2, 2 into here first term is what? What is the first term? Is 5 plus n minus 1 means 10 minus 1, which is 9. 10 minus 1 in place of n we can write 10. 10 minus 1 is 9, and here d is what? 2. Here d is 2. Understand? So here 10 by 2 is 5. 2 5 is 10. 9 2 is 18. Here 5 into it is 28, and 5 8 is 40. 0 carry 4. 5 2 is 10 plus 4 14, and this is, hence we got Sn. S10 is equal to 140, and this is the sum of the n term of the AP. Okay, very simple concept, and if you know this concept, and this is widely applicable in solving the various problem also. Understand or not? Okay, let's see using this concept how can you do the problem. Let's see one problem I am showing. Understand? Note down. Okay, you see now. Another question. Let's see another question number 2. Okay, understand? It is given that okay, let us write one question. 2 plus 5 plus 8 plus up to, if the last term is given, yes, 182. Okay, and here we have to add, because you see here number of terms are not given. Here this is a series is given. We have to add 2 plus 5 plus 8 plus up to 182. Okay, you have to find out how many terms are there. Here last term is L is given, right? Here L is given, and first term is what? 2. Yes, and common difference is what? 5 minus 2, which is 3. And the last term L is equal to An is equal to 182. It means we can use A plus N minus 1 in D is equal to 182. So here find out the n. Okay, and here you see 2 plus n minus 1. Here common difference is what? 3, which is 182. Look at carefully. Okay, here see n minus 1 into 3 is equal to 182 minus 2, which is 180. Yes, so we can cancel 3 6 18 0. So that implies n minus 1 is equal to what? 60, and n is equal to how much? 61. 60 plus 1 61. So how many terms are there? We got n is equal to 61. It means there are 61 terms. 2 plus 5 plus 8 plus up to 180. 82, it is a series, is an arithmetic series. Okay, and a sequence is written by means of plus sign is known as arithmetic series, and there are 61 terms. And we are going to add 61 terms of the AP. The last term is L. Here last term is given So you can use this formula. Let us see. N value already we got, right? Okay, note down here. Okay, let's see. Okay, now see Sn n by 2 whole into first term plus last term. Very simple. So here A61. Okay, here 61 upon 2. Here first term is 2. Here the last term is 182. Is it clear? And here 61 upon 2. Here 182 plus 2 is what? 184. Can you divide it? Cancel. Can you cancel here? Yes. Here 2 9 are 18. 2 9 is 18 and 2 2 is 4, which is 61 92. If you multiply 61 92, let us multiply, use the rough work. 2 1 is 2, 2 6 is 12, 9 1 is 9, 9 6 is, yes, 54, right? 2 11, it is 6 and it is 5, right? Yes or no? 2 9 plus 2 11, carry 1, it is 6, here 5, and here 5612. Hence we got Sn, the S61, the sum of the 61 term of the AP is 5612. Okay, so this is how you can use the formula also. N by 2, Sn is equal to n by 2 whole into A plus L. So okay, this is another example where you can use this type of formula. Okay, so this is about the important concept we are going already discussed here. I hope you will understand it and you will apply in solving various problem. Okay, and this is one of the basic concept and formula of the arithmetic progression, and in the next class we will discuss in deeper concept about the more about the information about the arithmetic progression. Okay, till then, thank you, bye all of you. Hope you will understand. Okay, see you, bye, thank you.